Now I'm going to show you a really easy landscape. What I'm doing is applying our white pencil, which is 101 in the Faber Pastel range, to the sand colour ombre paper which I've got here. And although, as you can see, I'm not worrying too much about being too fussy, but I don't want really to press the pastel pencil on the buildings too much, so I'm going round them. I'm going to use my finger in a minute, and when I do that it won't be so controlled, but that doesn't matter so much because when you use your finger you don't compress the paper. But the way I'm doing it now, I've done that half already just to save a bit of time, so I can show you the whole thing and match that up with that. Now you get to the point now where you can't put any more on, and there's quite a lot of dust on there. Now what I'm doing, I'm using my finger. Now you can use a blender, but really the finger is best because, well, for one thing, all that dust that I've got on there will be rubbed in. Now this is what I was talking about when I said that I'm not going to worry too much about rubbing it on top of the buildings and the harbour wall and the lighthouse, etc. And when you come around here, you don't have to worry about that either. Now that is lovely. Isn't that good? Now that's perfect. That's a perfect sky. What we've done, we've added just the white to make it more acceptable. I mean, you've got a lovely colour here. This sand colour is great, and we're going to be using that as we go through the picture, but it wouldn't be any good in the sky. On top of that, we use the blue. This is 143 in the Faber range. And this time, we're going to make a fairly simple sky, and it won't be too complicated. So what that is, that's a cloud. Now you can make your own up, but you can see what I'm doing. I'm not going to... There's another one, see? Another one there. Not be too fussy. We come over here. I don't want any cloud at the top, I want that to be blue across the top there. But there we have a little bit of cloud going behind those. Is that the idea? Right, they're clouds. Now what you do with that is you just rub that. Now you have to be fairly forceful with this to really dig it in with your finger. Okay. Now you're not going to be able to fashion the clouds any more than I'm doing at the moment. But you can see that doesn't look bad. As long as you really press it hard, you've got to push that colour into the white. And there we are. Now you could leave it like that. I'm not going to, but you could do. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put just a little more blue at the top. And then when you get to about a third of the way down, stop. And that goes in again. So you're adding a little extra blue to that area. Okay. Down here. And what you can also do is add a little more white down here, because that means that you'll have a horizon line that will be a bit lighter. See that? Do you see how much lighter that is compared with the top? You'll see it better if I turn this round. Now you can see. And that's more natural. Now the white there, what we do now is use our white again, and we go over the top of the white we've got there. Now let me show you the easy way of doing this.